If you have been struggling with builder gel overlays and want to grow your nails long like mine, because yes, these are my natural nails, then make sure you stay tuned. We are going to talk about builder gel overlays. What's up, nail crew? It's Nicole, your fellow nail obsessed DIYer. Today I'm going to show you how to do this builder gel in a bottle on your natural nails so that they can grow as long. So these are my natural nails. I have been growing them out for a couple months now with the help of builder gel. I'm going to show you how easy it is with builder gel in a bottle, so stay tuned. So this is the mess of what my nails look like before I did the builder gel fill. I have peel base down over top of my builder gel, but as you can see, I did not do a great job putting enough peel base on. My peel base is almost empty and I just like slapped some on. So I kind of figured some of the nails would need e-filed off because I didn't really put much peel base, but I like using an e-file. So it really isn't a big deal if sometimes I don't put enough peel base on and I need to use my e-file to get the rest of the dip off. My favorite bit to remove dip and builder gel actually is the Pana coarse safety bit. I've tried a bunch of different bits in different coarseness, different shapes, and I keep going right back to the same bit every time. I just get the best results with it. You want to make sure that when you're e-filing off your builder gel or dip, your e-file is moving continuously and you have it at the right speed. So when you're removing product, your e-file should be at least 20,000 RPMs, like 20 to 25. I know some people like to go a little higher. I typically stay around 25 when I'm e-filing off dip powder and builder gel. If you have to press your bit down into your nail, it is not running at a high enough speed. So you want to keep the bit continuously moving. It should just glide over the dip powder to remove it and the builder gel. If you have to press hard, that can cause like burning in your nails and you definitely do not want that. Then I like to take a 240 grit sanding band to go around any of the new growth on my nails and make sure that when I removed my dip powder or builder gel, I filed some down, that it's more even, there's not too many bumps. Now I'm going to show you how to use a glass cuticle pusher to do your cuticle prep instead of an e-file for this one. Gladzy sent me a bunch of their different glass cuticle pushers to use, and I have to admit, I'm always weary of when I'm using a new glass cuticle pusher because I have really high expectations. I was impressed with these. I was able to use the glass cuticle pusher. I used one end to kind of push my cuticle skin back and then the other end to scrape any of the excess skin that was still stuck on my nail plate. So for anybody who doesn't want to use an e-file to go near their cuticles, the glass cuticle pushers are a really great option. Then if you are rough with a hand file, using a glass hand file instead is often a lot gentler on your nails. So I went in with that to show you guys, like you don't have to file your nails super hard. You want to be real gentle with them because you don't want them to like split and break. Even with builder gel on, I still like to be really gentle. So using these really nice glass files definitely helps me be more gentle because I have a tendency to be really, really rough. That's how I do my prep with a glass cuticle pusher instead of using an e-file. And now you can see my hands are ready to go to do the builder gel overlay. And I'm doing this all in real time. So I know normally on my videos, I like to speed it up because I don't like my videos to be super long. I don't want to bore you guys with a really long video. But what I'm doing here is all in real time. So first I like to go in with dehydrator on 5 nails, and then I go in with the primer. I do the same order of nails. I always go thumb to pinky. When you're using the primer, you want to really etch it into your nails. And what that means is you're basically like scrubbing the brush onto your nails so it gets in all those little nooks and crannies. People call them primers, bonds. You just want to make sure that it leaves a sticky residue that the gel can adhere to your natural nails. If it's saying it's a bond or primer, and it doesn't leave a sticky residue, that's just another name for a dehydrator. It's not an actual primer or bond that leaves that sticky residue. Something else that I always do with the primer is I do 2 layers of it. So I go thumb to pinky and then go back and do thumb to pinky again. It really helps my builder gel adhere to my natural nails, and then I don't have any problems with lifting. So if you're somebody who's having problems with lifting, one of the things I would try is doing 2 layers of your primer. And you don't want to flood your cuticles with the primer. You want to keep it just on your nails. You don't want to get any of it on your skin. So once I do the primer on all 5 nails and I do the second layer, I go right in with my builder gel. Now, a lot of people do have to use gel base as the first layer to get better adhesion, but for some of us, that actually makes our builder gel lift. So I don't use gel base under. I go right in with the builder gel. And the first thing I do is my slip layer. So your slip layer is a really thin layer of builder gel that you don't cure. And that acts as like a guide when you put the bead of builder gel down on your nails and float it down. So it's exactly what it sounds like, right? You're putting that slip layer onto the builder gel can slip down your nails. And you put the bead of builder gel back towards the back of your cuticles. You push it back a little bit so it just gets right up to your cuticles but not over them, and then you float it down your nail side to side. So throughout the video, you're going to see me flip my nail over a lot. I am a huge proponent of the flipping your nail over so that the apex can build naturally. The apex is the highest point of your nail, and you want to have that apex built so that if you'd hit your nail or something, you'll keep it nice and strong and it's less likely to break. As your nails get longer, you can't have them like super flat. You need that nice apex for the strength. So if you pressed down on your nail and you saw a little white spot, that's how you'd know where the highest point of your apex should be. For the life of me, I cannot remember where I learned that trick, but it is awesome and it works so well. Now that I've been doing my builder gel for like 3.5, almost 4 years, I know where my apex is. Like as my nails grow out, I've just gotten used to where it is, so I don't really do that anymore, but it's great, especially if you're starting and you're unsure of where to place that apex. When I finish one nail, getting the builder gel to all the places that I want, I flash cure it for 5 to 10 seconds. What that's doing is that's ensuring that the builder gel stays in the place that you want it and it doesn't go moving around after you worked so hard and going to flood your cuticles. So I do that whether I'm doing builder gel or rubber base or regular gel. I always do a 5 to 10 second flash cure of each nail. Something else that I love doing with builder gel is using a thin nail art brush. So you'll see me go in with all of my nails here with a thin nail art brush to really make sure I get close to my cuticles and close to the edges of my nail without flooding it. I love using the thin nail art brush because it just allows me to really get my shape down that I want, to get the builder gel in the right places, and then I'm not having to do as much filing, buffing, and shaping when I'm done curing. So I used to do a lot more filing and buffing and shaping because I did not know the trick about the thin nail art brush. So it's been a game changer for me to not have to do so much filing, buffing, and shaping. And if you've seen my videos before, you know that I like to buff my builder gel super smooth because I use peel base over it and then I dip or do gel manis. If you're just wearing builder gel on your nails, you don't have to file and buff it smooth. You can just go right in with the gel base and the gel top coat if you like to just wear builder gel. Something that's really nice too about using the little nail art brushes is you can move your apex back. So like let's say you get too much builder gel at the tip of your nail, you just take that little thin nail art brush and float some of the builder gel back so that it's in the right place for your apex. Something else that's really going to help you when you're doing builder gel and you're doing gel in general, besides not getting any on your skin, if you do get it on your skin, you want to use some kind of angled cleanup tool dipped in isopropyl alcohol to wipe it off your skin before you cure. So curing gel on your skin can lead to gel allergies. And if you've seen like the rise of gel allergies in a lot of places, one, it's because people are curing gel on their skin. 2, it's because they're not fully curing their gel. Or 3, it's because they're using crappy low quality products that have a ton of HEMA in it, which tends to be an ingredient that causes more allergies. So I personally like to use HEMA free everything. I'm like pretty intense about what gels I use. I do not use a lot of brands of gels just because I want to make sure that I'm using like top quality HEMA free, all kinds of other things free. After I've done my 5th nail and did a flash cure, then I go in and fully cure all my nails. I do my thumbs separately just to make sure that it's fully cured Sometimes you put your thumb at like a really weird angle and it's not going to fully cure because it's at this strange angle. So I like to cure my thumb separately. Then I wipe all my nails off with isopropyl alcohol and grab some kind of buffing block. So I go in and buff my nails super, super smooth. Like I love the look of matte builder gel because I don't even have to put a matte top coat over it. I just buff it really smooth. And that works well for me in between dip powder manis. Then I'm going in with my glass file and just fixing up any of the shaping that got wonky from putting the new builder gel on. And then I'll go on the sides with the buffing block again to really make sure they're smoothed down to give me that nice C curve. Now, if you're still struggling with builder gel overlays and a video isn't enough, make sure you check out the first pinned comment. It has a link to my Builder Gel 101, the ultimate guide to applying builder gel nails at home. Thanks so much for joining me today, nail crew.